All right, what's poppin', nerds? All right, it's AP Physics test week. I'm sure you guys have a bunch of other AP tests, so you're probably stressing about all that stuff. So let me just stress you out a little bit more. I'm gonna try and just break down everything you're gonna have to do this week, because this isn't something that like I can do for you or set up for you or like probably really even help you with all that much. Like if you have a problem during the test. So I'm going to try and break this down, just like give you a schedule to follow and kind of a here's what you should be doing while you're taking your test. I hope you guys kind of have another test before this so you get a practice run. But if the AP Physics test is your practice run, I hope you do great on your English test. Okay, so for our AP Physics test, I'm just going to run down some like basic stuff real quick. So 30 minutes before your exam, you guys have to start logging in. I would make this like 35, maybe 40 minutes. Just get there a little early. Okay. 1:30 is like the latest you want to be trying to log in. You should be trying to log in at like 1:25. Okay. This is on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. So when you wake up tomorrow, read your physics stuff. And then when you wake up the next day, then panic. Okay. You're going to click the link in your e-ticket. So they're going to email you an e-ticket to your personal emails. You just click that link, and then you should be able to log into like the AP test. Okay. You're going to do all of this at 1:30, probably like 1:25, and that gives you about half an hour to fill in all your like personal information, like who you are, where you live, your mother's maiden name, your social security number, your credit card information, all that stuff. Okay. This says once. That's a C that used to be an E. Once the exam starts, you're gonna the first question will appear automatically. So like after you're done with all your information, you're gonna be saying to yourself, now what do I click on to start the test? Nothing. You just sit there and wait. Once the test starts, because it's all on like an online thing, so everyone in the country can take it at the same time, it will just start automatically for you. Okay. While you are testing, it says they're going to give you a 30-minute timer for the first question. You only have 25 minutes to do the first question. They made it a 30-minute timer because the last 5 minutes, it's going to change like red or something and flash at you and beep. Those 5 minutes are for you to upload your answers to the test. And we're going to talk about that a little bit in a sec, but keep in mind, this timer doesn't tell you how long you have to do the question. This isn't a paper test. You have to upload your answers. So you have 5 minutes built into the test for that, okay? Per question. Okay. We're going to talk about this, and you're going to practice this part because this is the part I'm worried about. But I'm going to kind of give you a checklist real quick. So here are things you want to have, like you want to fill out a form or like write all this stuff down or like make literally this check sheet that I doodled up here and then do this check sheet Thursday morning at like 8 a.m. Okay. You need to have your e-ticket ready to log in. They should be emailing you that today. I'm not sure when that's going to get to you. If you don't get it today, email me first thing tomorrow because we have to figure that out ASAP. Okay. They're going to email your e-ticket. Just make sure you don't delete that email. Have it somewhere easily accessible so that you can click on it to start your test on Thursday. Okay. You need a charged device. Device options for you guys. You can either do it on a laptop or do it on your cell phones or do it on a tablet, I believe. Okay. I recommend the cell phone or the tablet, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, okay? Check your Wi-Fi, like at 12:30, like reset your router or whatever you're going to do so that your cell phone or whatever doesn't lose internet connection, because if it loses it in the middle of the test, that could be problematic, okay? Make sure you have those cheat sheets that we made, the like 2 half-hour-long videos where we made a front and back of just like the big concepts. Have that thing out and with you. You don't really want to have a bunch of notes. If you have like 1 or 2 favorite example problems, maybe bring those with you. but you don't want to have like your entire semester of notes, because then you're going to spend 15 of those 25 minutes just reading your own notes, and you're going to not do great. Okay, so cheat sheet and then equation sheet. This is the green one that I gave you like super early, the green cardstock one with all the equations. You can even use the one with all the stuff you wrote all over, because you can use your notes. So make sure you have this stuff, like get this stuff ready Wednesday night. Get it all set out on your table, like get your table cleared off, make a little fort, say, Mom, don't touch that table. That's my table until I take my AP test. You have to go make muffins somewhere else, you know? Okay. This is the basic info. We're going to kind of dive into some of this. Okay. If you don't like my handwritten stuff, I'm going to post this AP exam day checklist that you guys can print out if you have printers. Okay, so here's kind of what the AP board says you're going to need. This is the place you can put it all so you don't lose it. You're going to need your 8-character AP ID. You can read that, but they're going to email you your stuff. So make sure you have your 8-digit AP ID. You can write it down there. The name of your test is the AP Physics 1 Algebra based. Your test is on Thursday. That's May 14th. Okay. Your check-in time, that's the time you log in to do all your filling in your name and date and birthday and all that stuff, is 1:30. The first question on the test will pop up and you will automatically start it at 2 o'clock on Thursday. If you're logging in late, you're going to lose time. So make sure you're thinking about, this is a test that starts at like 1:20. That's when you want to sit down and start getting stuff ready. Okay. Are you ready for the test? There's all these check sheets down here, but we are going to kind of hit the big ones because some of these don't apply to us. The important thing here is I have my AP exam e-ticket email. That's the email we talked about on the last thing I wrote over here. This thing, or the, I don't know, it's up there. Make sure you have that email ready. They're going to email it to you today. Make sure your device is plugged in if you're using a laptop, or if you're using a phone or tablet. Make sure it's charged at 100%. You don't want to like be trying to do your test at 20% on your phone with it plugged into something. It's going to be a mess. Okay, so charge your phones ahead of time, and then if you need to, plug them in. Okay. There are only 4 browsers or internet thingies you're allowed to use. You can use Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari if you have an Apple, or Microsoft Edge if you have a Windows. So you can use Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. Okay. If you use anything besides these 3 browsers, I guess, or Edge, it might crash or not load something, or the pictures might get all messed up. So make sure you're just using these. I guarantee you use these anyway. Like, unless some of you use, like, does anyone use Opera or anything goofy like that? I don't know. Okay, this is the thing that you're gonna do before Thursday. This is your homework and how you get points this week. You have to practice uploading your answers before the exam. Okay, go to this website, cb.org/AP demo. You're going to need your 8-character AP ID to log in. Okay, log in with this, go to this website, and you have to practice uploading something. Okay, you're going to take a screenshot of whatever thing it says. Shot. When done, and send to Barton. Okay, you have to do this. This is you practicing. I don't want you guys to get a 0 on the AP test because you were 3 seconds late uploading something. Go practice this so you understand how to upload the photos of your stuff and you don't lose credit. Okay, you technically have 3 ways that you are allowed to upload your information for the test. I'll tell you which ones I think you should probably try. Okay. It says, if I'm typing my exam, I will have open a Google Doc, a Word doc, or so something to type in, right? Like Google Docs is probably the easiest. And I will type my response into. I've prepared one document for English and history exams and 2 for other subjects. I've typed my APA character ID and my initials at the top of each document. So if you're going to do this, you have to put your AP ID and your initials at the top of whatever you're typing onto. So if I'm Fatima, right, I'm going to put whatever my 8-character ID is, FB for Fatima Bateo, and then you just put that at the top, like in your header. Okay, they need to see that so they know who they're grading, and it's easy for them. Okay, I do not recommend doing this because unfortunately physics is a lot of math. So if you're doing math, it's really hard to type that, right? Like there's so many times where I use like W's instead of omega, stuff like that. So if you're gonna do a Google Doc, I would just not, because typing physics is kind of difficult. Especially in a time scenario. Okay, if you're gonna do that and you're gonna use like W instead of omega, make sure you write things like W here means angular velocity or something. Like, tell them what the W means, because technically this is the wrong symbol. I'm not sure how nitpicky they're gonna be because, you know, coronavirus, but put it. Okay, here's what I recommend you do, because this is like actually how you do physics, right? You can handwrite your exam questions. You don't have to copy the questions, you just handwrite your examples. So you put like, here's question number 1, and then you write all your answers. And then take a picture and upload it, okay? So if I will be handwriting my exam, I have prepared 1 set of pages for English and history exams and 2 sets of pages for other shut up. I've written my 8-character APID and my initials and the page number at the top of each page. So ID number, initials, page number, so they know what order they go in. You're gonna put those 3 things on all your pages. You're gonna take pictures on your phone or something, and then if you're taking the AP test on your phone, there should just be a button where you can click upload pictures, and then you upload them. Okay, this is the one that I think is probably the best option because it's handwritten. You don't have to fight with formatting. You know what I mean? Your force diagrams are easier. Anything you have to draw is gonna be so much easier with the handwriting. So I recommend this. This is the best way to do physics. Okay. All right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I've reviewed the materials, blah, blah, blah. That's what we're doing right now. I've reviewed the exam security guidelines. You might want to do this. I haven't, but you probably should. You cannot take screenshots. You can't open other browsers. You can't go on forum sites like Reddit or probably Instagram or like social media, anything where you can talk to people. So don't try and cheat, right? Like, you have open books, you have your formula sheet, you have your notes, you have your cheat sheet. Do not ask each other questions. Like, just do your best, and whatever you get is whatever you get. It's not going to affect your grade in the class. All that it affects is if you get college credit for the class or not. But you have to take it, and you want to try and do well, because if you do well, then you don't have to take the class again. So don't cheat. You're already sort of allowed to cheat. Use your notes, use your cheat sheet, use your formula sheet, and just do your best. Okay? All right. I'm going to upload this thing. This second page is like not for us. If I've been approved for the College Board test with accommodations. You guys have not. This is like if you have like a physical disability or something, and you, like, let's say your hand is like weird and you have to hold pens like this or something, and you can only write like that, and it takes you twice as long to write. This is like if you get extra time and stuff. None of you have that. Okay. If I'm taking AP Music Theory exam, you're not. Okay. If I'm taking a World Language and Culture exam, you're not. Okay, cool. So this whole column is not for you. Okay. over here. During the exam, here's the important stuff. Don't refresh your browser and don't use the back arrow. If you're using your cell phone or something, you should probably make sure the timer's up, something so your phone won't go to sleep, or even go change your power settings so it won't go to sleep. I'm not sure what that would do, but you don't really want to close your browser, refresh, or anything. You're going to keep the exam questions open so that you can see the timer. At 5-minute warnings, you have to stop what you're doing and start turning stuff in. Okay? It might not actually take you the full 5 minutes, but you're going to go do that practice this week over there, and then you're going to see how long it actually takes. You need to stop 5 minutes early so you can turn stuff in. Because if you, oops, I clicked the wrong button, and you're 1 second late, you get a 0. So don't do that. Okay. Key thing here is stop working and upload your response. I understand that if I do not attach or paste my response and click submit before the countdown on my screen is complete, I will receive 0 points for the question. So you have to turn it in before 0. Okay, if you accidentally close your browser tab or temporarily lose your internet connection, so like your Wi-Fi goes out, you're going to just re-click your e-ticket and rejoin your exam. If for whatever reason your Wi-Fi goes out for like 10 minutes, okay, that's like it's like almost half of a question. At that point, it's not expected you're going to be able to do well. So you can request a makeup test. You go to this website, cb.org/request makeup, and then you can tell them what happened and they will maybe give you a makeup test. Okay, we're not taking a world language exam, so this section again is not for us. And then after the exam, they're just going to have you put in some information so that you can send your AP scores to whatever college or university you want to go to. And then if you think someone cheated, there's a way you can narc on them right here. Here's the website, so that if you think that, I don't know, like Fatima called me and had me do it for her, you can narc her out with that website. Okay, I'm gonna put this whole thing online. I'm just gonna link it and you guys can print it if you would like. Here's the last thing we gotta talk about. Our school has an AP policy. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of it. And I'm probably going to be making some phone calls to your parents today just to make sure you know what's going on. But our school policy is that all students must take the AP test. If you're in AP class, we've already paid for your AP test and you have to take it. Students who don't take the test can be given an incomplete. What that means is you didn't finish the class and they won't give you credit until you do finish it. So if you don't take the test, they're going to give you an incomplete until you take the makeup test. So that may include seniors. So if you're a senior, like, heck, the AP physics test, I'm not going to take it. What are they going to do to me? They might not give you credit for the class and delay graduation until you take it in like June when the makeup is. So don't try that, please. And then if you are an underclassman, underclassmen who don't take the test will not be allowed to enroll in other AP classes. So let's say you're coming back next year, you're like a junior or senior, and you don't take the AP physics test, or you don't take your AP test for like Graham or Hallam or Blankenship or whoever. Let's just say you miss an AP test or you don't take it. They're going to kick you out of AP. No more AP classes for the rest of your high school career. So please make sure you take your stuff. It's serious. We've paid for it. It costs the district money and you have to take it. If you have concerns about being able to take it, you need to contact us ASAP. Okay? So not to try and freak you out, but you got an AP test in 2 days. So you guys are going to go to this practice website, cb.org/AP-demo. You're going to log in with your 8-character AP ID. You guys should already have that. And then you're going to send me a screenshot or something of you finishing that practice. And then you have to send that to me by Thursday at noon or something. Okay, it should take you like 5 minutes, I hope. But go try it. I just need to see that you guys know how to turn in your AP test. Okay. If you need help or you are scared or you need anything, email me. Let me know. I'm here to help. So be safe, you guys. Good luck on your test. And after that, you're done. You're done with physics. Congratulations. You made it. You lived. Love you guys. Be safe.